Welcome to the Food for Thought podcast. Today's guest is Tony Lowry, a.k.a. Tony Tiger Style, QC hip-hop legend, dancer, show host, certified personal trainer, and nutrition coach. Enjoy the show.
And we went up there the first time. I met Diesel, I met Leland, I met Aluski. You know, they used to hang out with New Edition. All the homies, man, and they just were instantly cool. They were so cool.
Hey, man, how was that light-skinned brother that was on all the shows, popping and jumping? The light-skinned brother with the little thin mustache?
Oh, that's Scorpio. Man.
Yes.
Scorpio.
Oh, is that who it is?
The Michael Jackson looking one? No, not him.
No. The tall, thin dude. He's timeless.
That's what I'm talking about. That's Lusky.
Okay.
That's
him
Lusky.
and that Oriental
You
shit
talking about Lusky like
all
this?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. New Edition,
Okay.
Lusky and all those guys. Lusky was on his way out. He was.
Bullshit ass mustache.
That's what I'm saying.
He was cool. Lusky was on his way out
Looked
from
like
the
a
train.
Sharpie on that mother.
He was on his way kind of like getting done with the train, you know, like kind of
Okay.
fading off, and he was hanging with New Edition more and all that. And so he had kind of got known at that time. His face was known.
Oh, most definitely.
But Diesel and all these other homies I know, man, it was cool. And then when we first went to the show, we got on there. This is like when everybody was wearing shoes in the back, you know, the Jeans West look, right? You know that look.
The Z
And we brought
Reese's.
the hip hop in. So Boogie, like the guy I mentioned early, Boogie, he had picked some other dancers that night. So all them hip hop kids started coming in
Oh,
there.
they was looking for different flavor. Okay.
Right, so
Okay.
hip hop kids started coming in.
Okay.
So that was when the airbrush jeans was coming in,
Yes,
and the
sir.
colored hair and all that. Cross colors, we was doing that.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
The
so he
90s.
let us in on that tip. So now we the hip hoppers in there, and now you got the R&B ones in there looking at us like, who is this? What's this shit? Y'all little young motherfuckers, I don't know something. You know, they walking around like they the pros, you know what I'm saying? And slowly you started seeing the integration of
Gotcha.
the hip hop dudes start
Well, that's
replacing
one
the
of the
other
reasons why
ones.
Soul Train was such a long-running dance show.
Yeah, it was
because
dope.
they transcend. They
Yeah.
didn't stick to that same format like American Dance.
Yeah.
It's got a good beat and it's easy.
Well,
to
Uncle
dance
Don
to.
is a genius, man. Big ups to Uncle Don Cornelius. Rest in peace. He was a genius. And I'm going to tell you,
Facts.
that's a guy that was more nurturing than people know. He was really cool. He was really cool. I had a lot in common with him, and I was bold. I had no problem approaching him when I got to the set.
Have you ever watched that series?
Yeah, There's a lot of accuracy and there's a lot of fluff. There's a lot of things left out. So like the original dance lady, the one that they was talking about that was the original dance coordinator and stuff, there's a lot of stuff missing from that. Okay? And then there's just a lot of stuff that was kind of.
Who was it? Was it that chick that opened up for Do the Right Thing?
No, it wasn't Rosie Perez.
No, it wasn't Rosie?
Perez. Now back then they were kids, so they were dancers on the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even Eric started on the show. Eric used to dance on the show before he became the coordinator. You feel what I'm saying? So it was years. But Don's original right hand was a lady, but they didn't give you the whole spectrum of what that was about. But everything else was accurate. The Gladys Knight relationship, that was accurate.
Okay.
All of that was accurate. And also his business partner, the guy, the light-skinned guy that was the kind of sketchy bar owner, the one that was providing him with the talent when he got to
I
California.
gotta go back and I haven't seen that.
You remember what I'm talking about? So that was real. His relationship with that was real. Okay? So he did have some kind of dark ties, sort of, you know, at the beginning, because it's like he's hurting for money, trying to get shit going.
Right.
And people had the connections that he didn't have. Okay? And Gladys came in and did actually provide a lot. She provided that stamp of approval that he needed at that time. You know, she was really about that. And he had to really win her over, just like how you saw on the show. So that was genuine. But you,
Pause. One quick question. This Eric Cap.
yeah.
Is he the one that paid the way for cameo on House Party 2?
No, that was just all me. That was we did that because we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Regina's. Like I told you, we was going to clubs, right, every night, right. And it was everybody, the same people going everywhere, right, going to different clubs. So every time something was popping, you knew what was popping. Somebody be like, "Oh man, they having auditions over here for."
Exactly.
And Regina's was the dance studio. It was the dance studio for everything, right? That's where they came. And so everybody knew it. They was like, "Oh man, how they filming House Party 2 in LA?" and they looking for extras and dancing and whatever. All you gotta be is dance. So they had these guys that was a fraternity, what they would call step by step.
Step by step. There you go.
And these were the guys who were the choreographers for this issue. So you went to the audition and they was teaching you a step, and you had to come up in fours, and everybody would just have to do the step, and they would just either pick you or send you away. Pick you or send you away.
Yeah.
And we made the cut. I made the cut. At least I know I can catch a step.
Right.
So they was doing the steps and all that, and then boom, we made the cut. All of us, me, my daughter's mom, you know what I'm saying? We all made the cut.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's how we ended up in it. And we had a routine that we was doing that never really even showed up in the movie that well. Because in the party Jammy Jam, in the Jammy, when he's doing the ain't nobody gonna hurt you. We supposed to be doing this dance routine on the floor all together, but it don't look right. It don't look right. You'll never see no damn whole crowd dancing in unison and shit. But that was their idea.
Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. It was really cool. It was just a privilege to be. And you know what's so crazy is I live 5 minutes from where we shot that at Union Station. It's right around the corner from me now. I used to live in Long Beach. Now I live in LA. 5 minutes from where we used to shot that.
Wow.
I took the train one time and I got to go in there because I took the actual Amtrak train one time. And I went in and I was like, wow, I remember this. This is crazy. This is where we did this.
See, this is good stuff.
This is where we did the house party too. This is crazy.
This is why you're in that top tier.
I'm gonna mess your head all the way up, Todd Thomas. When I was on the flight coming here, guess who was on the flight with me, flying coach? I didn't put him on blast though. Kid.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he flew into Denver with me from LA. He was sitting right across from me. No, I didn't do him like that. I saw him. I mean, I didn't bother him. He had a mask on, but you know, I knew him. I knew it was him. He was sitting right across from me.
Wow.
And I made sure I qualified to make sure it was him. I was making sure I was looking at him. I was like,
how's he
that's
rocking
him.
his hair now?
He got like a little like red, like little puffy, he's kind of going bald a little bit. So he just has like a little puffy kind of flat.
So Pete, back then,
like
it
Mohawk
was rumored that was actually some sewing, that was not his hair. And I thought that was
no, that was his hair. No,
that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That was kid's hair. No, that was kid's
hair.
hair.
Matter of fact, Ed Lover on the MTV show had actually said that.
No, that was kid's hair, bro. I was on the set with him. I seen that, bro.
You got to be kidding me.
It was rounded off on House Party 2. He had rounded it off.
Yeah,
it got more rounded off. It was bigger. Yeah, but those brothers at the time were trend-setting. Kid and Play, when Play had foreplay and all of that, man, they were doing a lot. They were really trend-setting. Those guys did a lot, and they got a lot of money off of that movie, man, because they were a big part of it. I mean, they I mean, you know how sometimes they just got you in the movie and they make money off you, like Breaking.
Yeah.
You know, Shabba-Doo and them were just actors in the movie, right? You know, getting a break. No, by the time House Party 2 came, Kid and Play were involved. Yeah. They really had stock in the movie. You know, like out on the set, it was incredible to see how they were really in part of it. And that was dope to see them as young dudes doing that.
Well, I don't know if it was because of Bernie Mac, but I think that really helped pave 3, because 3 to me was the best one.
You thought so?
I really thought.
I thought 3 was okay. I thought honestly to me, I thought 1 was the best with Robin Harris.
Original.
You can't.
He kept you rolling.
Robin Harris made it.
No, every little step you take.
Every little step you take. Yeah, 1 was the best.
The lines were transcendent.
Yeah, 1 was the best, and just the emotion of losing him and that was hard. So I think 1 was the best with respect to Robin. But it was a great experience. Props, yeah. It was a great experience on the set because look, I got to kick it with Whoopi Goldberg. Ralph Tresvant was there because he performed Yo Baby Yo, You Baby Yo, right? Yeah. So this is off camera who's all on this set.
The second one, yeah.
Imagine who's on this set. Whoopi Goldberg. We're gonna kick you. So my daughter's mom is in the scene at the end where they're dancing around Kid in the Dream.
Yes.
So there was like a curtain, like this was a black curtain room, and they had just had smoke in there.
Yes.
And they just had Kid in the center, and they was all dancing around like this, dancing around them.
I forgot about
my daughter's mom was in that. So I wasn't a part of that part, but she was in that while they was filming that.
Make me Throwback Thursday after Thanksgiving.
And Whoopi Goldberg was doing, that's
yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. They just did it in a little room. It was so funny. But then on the set, when we was in the set, we was freestyling. So me and the guy who played Jamal from the Young Black Teenagers.
Yes.
Me and him, we was freestyling on. Yeah, we was all freestyling on the. Yeah, we was freestyling on the set.
That was his roommate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was the Young Black Teenagers. Those dudes was cool.
Yeah.
They was all on the. They was extras in the movie. The rest of his crew was extras. So we was all freestyling and kicking it between takes, and we was on set for like 3-4 days, like 24 hours a day.
Wow.
So everybody was camping out, literally.
So man, who else in the Quad Cities has a resume
Oh no, don't do
somewhat
that.
compatible. This brother, no, I know you humble with it.
No.
I gotta ask, I gotta speak on it. Can anybody chime in and tell me?
Nah, but you know what? Like
The movies, the shows, the tour, everything that we've discussed. Are you serious?
But you know what? It's a blessing. I'm not.
You
I
think?
don't look at it like. You know what? I don't want it to come off like it's a like. Well, look, I'm way up here and you right here. I'm a kid from 6th Street, man. I'm a kid from 6th Street, man. And I've been the same dude. Like, it's the same dude. I'm the same dude. That's why I remember everything. Why do you think I remember everything? Because I'm the same dude.
I remember when Tracy White had the premiere for
Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah. And you came back
Yeah.
and MC
GMG,
at the
yeah.
premiere.
Yeah, GMG asked me to do that.
We oh my gosh,
Thank
we
you,
kicked
man.
that.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was so
fun.
fresh, man,
That
to
was
hook
fun.
back up with you, man.
Yeah, that was fun. And it was just last minute. But you know, like when my people's call, I try
together. It was off the hook.
I try to be there. And that's my whole point. Like, when my people's call, I try to be there like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like.
Why not just hear Tupac in the background? If my homies call.
You for real talk. But just like, and I'm a big up too. Like, I'm a big up too. Just like a couple years ago, I put out the APB before my grandparents passed away. I pleaded with everybody to come out and pay homage and enjoy that moment with them. These two brothers showed up. They showed up. Silk and Mix and Mel showed up. Silk showed up, helped move tables. He didn't have to. Mix and Mel sat there, broke down, set up tables, helped my mom. They didn't have to. They did that, and they showed up, and I'll never forget that, man, because.
And then Mel rocked the spot.
And they rocked the spot, man. They both, and it was beautiful. We had a beautiful night with the people that was there, and if y'all missed it, y'all missed it. But see, that's what I'm talking about talking about it and showing up. It's an action, like Todd said earlier. It's an action.
Love.
You know, like I get people telling me all day, yo, cuz, what's up, cuz? When you coming home, cuz? What you doing? You know, you get that bullshit all the time. And then when you get here, it be crickets. I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna get at you. How long you here? That's the famous question.
Yeah.
How long you here? And then as soon as I get back to California,
Or get ready to
leave, then they hit me up and they be like, what you got popping? I'm finna get ready to go. Oh man, that's all. Okay, I'll get it with you next time, cuz. And stop it. You know, I put out the APB. I said I wanted the two dopest DJs, man, to come and represent.
You got it.
And they came. They came. And my grandparents got the blessing.
Not gonna sit up here in front of GMJ.
Oh, of course not. No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. I'm not gonna front on DMJ. We got a whole bunch. So Real, come on, man. We got a bunch. But I'm just in L Train. We got a bunch. But yeah, I get.
Oh, that's coming.
I give you that. But what I'm saying is, Mel didn't. Neither one of you had to show up. You got a busy life. You got a family, bro. You working your ass off. You still made it happen for me. You came over and you made it happen for me. Mel got a family. He got a life. He's busy. He got businesses. Y'all came over. Y'all set up. Y'all didn't say a mumbling word. Y'all came with smiles and a good energy, and y'all made it happen. And that was the last thing that my grandparents got to see. That was the last entertainment they got to see.
That's what's up.
And sorry.
Hey, Tito, get the tissue.
Damn.
It's all
Sorry,
right,
man.
It's all right. That's good stuff.
I appreciate
That's
that.
good
No, y'all don't understand. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's what's up.
Because my grandparents they never got to see me perform until that night.
Dang.
And y'all missed it. Like, real talk.
I didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how real the field is. Like, that's how real the field is, y'all. These dudes, y'all got real legends here in the city, man, and you gotta, like, get these cats their shit. What up? Mr. Kev Money steps in.
What's up, man? What's going on? What up? Came in.
He walked in like,
yeah.
what the hell going on in here?
My man.
My man Kev
What's
Money
up?
comes in. What's up, sir?
Man.
What's up?
Come in here blinging.
Kev Money's just stepped in the building. Y'all give him a
Oh,
shout.
shit, y'all live?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the legend right there, my man Kev, man. Kev Money. So, yo, man. Yeah, we were just going in. We just going in.
There he is. What's up, fool?
No, but I appreciate y'all for that. Now, in all sincerity, you know, really, man, that's real talk. And I appreciate all the people, man, that ever, you know, came in the spot and paid homage, know my grandparents and know what they was to the community. We tried to do that thing with Name in the Street. The councilwoman shot it down and said it was just a tavern.
Wow.
And she has no idea what my grandparents are to the community. So watch how I do next. Watch
No,
how.
I
Watch.
don't.
Oh no, you didn't hear that because I heard that. That's what she told us in the meeting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but you know what?
It's deeper than
But
that.
you know what? You haven't heard that yet, because watch, when you tell me no, watch, I double down. I double down. Now you're going to make me end up buying the house back, and you're going to make me name the street back, and all of that, and put up a statue. You're going to play with me.
You spoke of her. Go ahead and put her on blast. Who was that?
I don't know that old white lady's name. I ain't going to even give her the respect. Since we just a tavern, I ain't going to give her the respect of promoting her name.
How many years ago was it?
What's that?
How many years ago was it?
Just now when it was just last 2 years ago. Last 2 years. McGinnis.
Karen McGinnis.
There we go.
Oh, you heard it, folks.
Yeah, she
Karen McGinnis.
said, look, this is, and I quote, she said she talked to an African-American lady who lives on the block, and she said that from what she was told, that it was a tavern, and, you know, and da-da-dee-dee-da. Look, my grandparents every Thanksgiving, and everybody
Fed.
know this,
Yes.
had
Fed.
free food
Fed.
for 3 days.
Straight fed.
Free food for 3 days. 3 days.
That's.
Who else did that? David and Joyce.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on now.
I feel a petition coming
When
on.
you came down on our block, you could come down there thinking you was gonna shoot up some shit. That wasn't happening. David Lowry come out there with that 357
Love, peace.
behind his back. You move your ass on down to Harrison, or you
Love,
move your ass
peace.
on down the block. That's what you would do.
Wow.
That's what it is. I'm telling you, it was black business down there. We had Temple Baptist Church.
Yes, sir.
We had Jim and Jim's. We had the Lighthouse. What was the other church up on 6th and Warren? That Sherry Jackson's and them family.
I know you're
Right?
talking about though. Yeah.
Dempsey's around the corner.
Wings on Wednesday.
Hester's on 8th. Anything I'm not naming black yet? But I go down here on the West End, and I go downtown, and I see all kinds of bars for everybody else.
Yep.
That's crazy to me. Still thriving, like holes in the walls. Like, what are we doing? But all those businesses are gone. So I don't know, man. It's just crazy. But I can tell you what, man. Like the appreciation that I got, man, for the people that's ever paid homage is immaculate, man. Like everybody that knows,
that's
man.
Deep.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That is deep. No, but I feel a petition coming for real.
Yeah, well, we had a petition. That's what I'm saying. We had a petition. We had hundreds of signers on it and everything.
Hey, and the Mr. DJs, you think we can't remix it?
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna have to do. So, you know, so we, you know,
Coming.
So
It's
that's
coming.
your Councilwoman McGinnis. She said the 6th Street was just that.
Karen McGinnis.
That's what she said. She said that the Dave and Joyce was just a
Exercise
tavern.
your right to a vote.
Look, I can remember when my grandfather brought kids shoes for basketball. Okay,
Just a restaurant.
don't play with me.
Just a restaurant.
My grandmother used to give away Avon, and she sold it right there on the sidewalk and would give it away to people, whether they paid her back on credit or not. Give you food in there on credit, whether you paid it back or not. Okay?
And she had the audacity to say that.
She said it's just a tavern. It was just a tavern. You know? So when they don't want to tap into our culture, what are we going to do to support it? Is we just take no? I don't take no. So I don't hope you think, Miss McGinnis, just because you... Tanika Rowland told you. She said that the Lowry family don't pretty much back down like that. So you either are going to get down or you're going to move around.
But hey, if the Hollow got their victory, we can definitely get the victory.
That's what I'm
for
talking
David
about.
Joyce.
You know what she told us? I'm going to put her on blast. She told us that we could pay for a $1,200 bench on the riverfront
Oh.
or a $600 placard.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, either on Vanderveer Park or at the riverfront. You could pay for a $1,200 bench
That is trite.
for them to be honored, or you could pay for a $600 placard. And I said, ma'am, I'm calling you because I wanted the city to be able to recognize them. They're already in your historian library book as a historical part of the city.
The street gotta come.
They're in the historical part of your library.
The street names.
Why is the street not there? David and Joyce Lane, Lowry Lane, something. Why is it not there?
That's deep.
We could
That's-
just call it the circle. It ain't got, they told us that the GPS, look, they would have to update GPS as much as they building out on 53rd and all these
Exactly.
streets. They told us that emergency services would not be able to. It would throw off emergency services if they was to change the name of the street. I'm telling y'all the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie now. I'm telling you what she said. This is y'all councilwoman that y'all put in office, so y'all got to be careful who y'all putting in office to represent your neighborhood.
Exercise
We
your
even
right
had
to vote.
we even had Pastor what was his name? Pastor starts with a T as well. And Yvette Clay, big up to Yvette Clay, who also helped.
Okay.
Tanika and Yvette tapped in. They, Tim, his name was Tim, I think it was Tim. Wait, he had a church up here on the east side. His church is down this way. She told me his name. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry, brother. I forgot your name. But he also is going to bat for us. He was also like, bro, I got your back. I got your back.
Well, no, now it's Pastor Kirk is doing things.
Yeah, so I know, Rogers Kirk.
We can tap into him and utilize. That's the thing we got to do as a people.
Well,
we got to use our resources.
Yeah, Rogers Kirk, Pastor Kirk did both of my grandparents' eulogies. He did both their funerals.
Okay.
So he did my grandmother's, and then he came right back and he did my grandfather's.
I'm gonna get to work on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to work.
And then I actually mentioned it to him at my grandfather's funeral, and I know at that time he was kind of trying to run for the board. So I know it's a bad time for him to kind of get involved with stuff like that until he gets until he gets that seat. Until he gets that seat.
Yep.
So that's why I said, okay, I'll wait till you get that seat past it, and then we'll revisit this conversation again. So
it's coming.
That's what we need.
It's coming. That's food for thought right there.
That's what's up. So, yeah, but they'll be honored some kind of way, even if it's just not through the legacy of me and just trying to be the person that I am and give back to the city and trying to make sure that it still flourishes and people come out of it. That's why my spirit is like that, because I feel like it's a responsibility for me to be like that, because that's how my grandfather and my grandmother was.
Exactly.
Like, I came up seeing that. Exactly. And I don't think I would really be doing them justice if I was a different person and I didn't try to follow in that kind of suit in some kind of way.
On this bone.
You know what I mean?
Much,
like,
man, so much flavor to be savored.
Yeah, man.
Man.
So that's why it's like in Cali, like, I carry myself a certain way because I know I got that with me. You know, I can't go out there and mess up, but I look like y'all hearing me out there getting caught up. You know, getting caught up on doing some dumb whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, or I done gave up my freedom over getting into some tough guy match with some fool. I know my size, I know my abilities,
and he
man.
can't even outdance you.
I used to. And I know I ain't trying to do stuff like that.
He can't even outdance you, so why even bother?
You dig? So,
why give a pretender
exactly the
status?
mindset that you think
come on,
get
man.
No.
Act brand new, this is TL.
But that's it, I be trying to ride for us, man, and that's what I'm saying. The music part, I've been doing that in the music subliminally for years, but see, I know what people tap into. I know what makes people go, oh, I'm gonna go listen to it now. You go listen to it if I got Lil Wayne on it. But if it's by myself, you're gonna be like, nah. See what I mean? Unless I'm already blowed up. I know that, I get it. So I ain't never really ever tripped on it that other people have appreciated it more than it's been appreciated at the crib, because Jesse is the same way, man.
Yes.
And I know if Jesse has had that success and he has the same issue, what do I look like complaining?
But you know, with all due respect to Jesse, I don't know the last time he's been back in the QC.
Well, I mean, that's why. I said that when I went live one time.
Yeah,
and it's because of the hate.
Exactly.
Could you imagine coming here and something happened to that brother?
So much.
Just for trying to come here to say hey and hi to people who going to be wanting something from him or be ready to do something to him because they think they could get something from him. Look, I still go in the hood. Dude, I was at Playmakers. I was at Elks. I'm in the hood.
Without a bulletproof vest.
I'm in the hood. Look, but here's the thing. I am the hood.
Sustained.
Who you know in the hood? I don't know. Rock Island, Bird. Anybody?
Speak on it.
Hamburg, Berg. Tell him, Berg. Berg ain't even on social media. That's how hood Berg is. But I know he hear me. I walked outside the Elks. I'm walking by. Berg is sitting there with 4 of his guys in front of him. She shouted me out. Yo, family, what's up?
Much love.
That's Berg. Now, if you answer the Berg, and you see Berg giving me love, let it simmer.
Gotta follow suit.
Last time I was here at the Elks, Berg pulled me to the side and was schooling a couple of his homies. Like, y'all don't know who this brother is.
Yeah.
Like, blah, blah, blah. And he was giving me that. Berg was doing that. I'm like, Berg, come on now. You the G. This show's just... Bro, he's like, you came away from here and you did it.
Look,
you know, he gave me that.
Game.
Berg gave me that. I love him for that. You know what I mean? Like, he gave me that. He don't have to do that. He could be on some motherfucker. You know, like most of the dudes be.
There's a list.
You know, like most of the dudes be, and they still give me a hot shot, give me a high five, and it was that, bro. And I don't mind as long as you keep it to yourself and you stay 72 inches. That's my reach. That's my reach, 72 inches. As long as you stay 72 inches, you good. Because I tell you, it's 4 days a week right here. I hit the bag every day. Probably gonna do that when I get out of here.
Every day, all day.
Every day, all
Make sure
day.
you take that watch off first.
Stop it.
I'm just looking after you.
This
That's all I'm
dude,
saying.
this dude. You looking after somebody else, bro? Because I don't know. I ain't got time now. I'm going home. I got a 3-year-old son now. I'm going home now. You don't understand.
Right.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
That is dope.
That's what it is, man. No, but seriously, no. I mean, nah, man. It's been a really good ride, man. And the love that y'all get from the hood here has been dope. I love being able to come back home, go through the Elks and see my folks, and they give me a big bear hug. Seeing the homies like Doc, you know, that's another brother that I know is untapped, man. That's a dude that should have been like, you know what I'm saying, like mega. If this was New York, if we was New York. Mel, if we was New York, you're Grandmaster Flash.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm LL Cool J. We got Redmans. We got all that here.
It is, man.
We just ain't New York. We ain't the pop. We ain't where everybody wanna be. But we got the talent here. We got that here. We've always had it. We've never not had it.
Well, you're the epitome of that,
Man,
man.
no, I'm just a part of it. Look, I came up under this brother right here. I came up. If it wasn't for this dude pulling his DJ equipment out to the park,
shoot.
where would I have found it? Here.
Spoken like a true disciple.
Where would I have found it here?
Okay.
If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the dance land, if it wasn't for Captain and Jan McGill coming up there doing their routines, where would I have seen that here? Where would I have seen that here? No, man, I'm not bigger than the Quad Cities. I'm a part of the puzzle.
That's what. Okay.
I might be a colorful piece, and I appreciate that, but I help make up the picture.
Okay.
I'm just a person that wants the picture to be exposed for its total beauty.
Yep. The totality.
Don't just look at little pieces and go, that's an incomplete puzzle. You way wrong. This is a beautiful painting, bro. This is a Mona Lisa that's been overlooked for years. We got legends here. Let me go. Do I gotta do this?
Roll call.
Do I gotta say Kendall Travis? Do I gotta say the Oliver Brothers?
Roll call.
Do I gotta do that? The 5 Point Crew?
Roll call.
Floor Lords, Midwest Breakers.
Oh.
Do I gotta go there?
Do
The
it.
famous battles at Danceland?
Yes.
Mel, what am I talking about right now? Am I going over Facebook's head right now?
Wow.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Wow. It's not even Throwback Thursday.
This is our history, though. This is our history that's overlooked and untapped. We built places like the Call Ballroom. If it wasn't for us, it would have been closed a long time ago. We made Danceland what Danceland was. And the band shell. We saved the band shell downtown, too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we did. We brought hip-hop down there, too. Third Base couldn't have came here if it wasn't for us.
Third Base.
Third Base, they started right here. Remember that?
Yep.
Jesse White Tumblers.
Right
Remember that?
there, yes.
We brought this is, man, come on, dude. Candyman in the white Cadillac, pulling up in Harrington.
Pop the truck.
Am I missing something, ladies and gentlemen? Am I missing something?
There's so much, man. So much meat on that bone.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, we really got this hip-hop culture. We don't have to try to do it. We've been part of it from jump. We have been part of it from jump. I ain't even go on the other side of the water yet. I ain't even go over on the other side of the water yet. Hickman's Rec. MLK Center.
Yeah. And shout out to Lonnie Ray for what he's done at Hickman's, man.
All of that.
Revitalizing.
Yeah, revitalize it to a basketball
Man.
gym. Come on, man.
Big ups.
I'm gonna try to go over there and shoot a video before I leave.
You already mentioned it.
I know. That's my. I know.
You got the uniform.
That's my
on.
colors, red and
you
black.
Got the uniform.
That's my
on.
colors. You know. That's another thing that I do subliminally too. Like, I represent the Midwest like that, cause you know, Chicago Bulls, red and black. So my company's colors is red and black. In my house, it's all red and black. Red couch. You always see me when I go live. I'm sitting on a red couch. Yeah. I got Jordan's wings in my hallway.
Endorsement.
Jordan's everything, Chicago skyline, you know what I'm saying, everything. I got my Davenport license plates on the wall with my Illinois license plates on the wall.
You still need a pair of Adidas.
Oh, I know. Because other than that, when Run come around,
So if they go in concert
It's asking me to
again,
pull off my
you can
shoe.
take off your shell toe and put it
I
on.
don't think we got too much problem with that. I think I need to train Run with all due respect. I got to train Run before he get up there huffing and puffing talking about pull off a shoe. He ain't gonna be able to bend down to pull off a shoe right now. Not Run, not Rev. No, Russell, on the other hand, can put his feet behind his neck. But Joey gotta lay off. He got to lay off to something. He
It used to kill me, man. His show, he be in the bathtub.
Yeah, texting in the bathtub, and then phone me
Like,
back.
bruh, you know you ain't got no insurance on that phone.
No, but we really have some deep culture here, y'all, and it's like you guys got to do the history. So if you guys are all in the music now and you're in the hip hop now, and you don't really appreciate the people that I mentioned, like
Trendsetter.
Mix and Mel and all these people I'm telling you about, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. I don't care how successful you become, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
Big homage.
You don't get it. But I tell you what, when I come on Kevin Money's set and he let me loose for however long he let me loose, y'all gonna feel what I'm talking about.
Message.
I do that every time. When I do hip hop, I do hip hop. I'm telling you, what I saw with Run is what made me want to do it. And when I go to places where I just played a young friend of mine who passed away in California, his tribute show. And he was a really good, talented artist. My man, Thoughts Arisen. Shout out to Max, Thoughts Arisen. And his family had a beautiful send-off for him. They rented a golf course. They had a little spot there. They had professional sound. And they had some of his favorite people come and perform, and I was one of those.
That sounds like
Because
an
he looked,
idea,
he
man.
was like, looked up to me as a big brother. I used to always, I always be that young rappers. I'm always mentoring them and stuff.
Okay.
So he was one of those young cats I mentored, and he kind of reminded me of Mac Miller. He was that dude. He had a lot of songs. He just was real good, but he was an emotion. He had a lot of stuff going
So
on.
y'all had the tribute at the golf course?
Yeah, they rented it. His parents have it like that, so they rented
You
it.
hear this, cuz?
Yeah, they had professional
this, man?
sound. It's online. It's online. I got the link, all that, and
That
it was
sounds
dope. And so they had
fresh.
me do a set. And I did a little 15-minute set, and I did tribute to him. Now there's all his parents. His mother was there, older people, his relatives. It's predominantly a white crowd. It was very intimate. Probably about like 40, 50 people, right? And it was predominantly white crowd. Now they're not like they know hip hop. They know hip hop because he was a rapper, right? And his group was there and all that kind of stuff. I brung him that. I brung them that run like I described. I brung them that. I got all in their face. I was touching them, making them dance, and come and interact with me, get on the stage. When I got done with the show,
Brought in that Lowry.
yeah, when they got done with the show, all of them were coming up. The older white folks like, I have never really seen
Open their
rap.
eyes
It was
to
like,
it.
I've never seen rap, but I like
what's
what you
up.
did.
Yeah.
And that really made me have a whole different appreciation for rap and hip hop and all of that. And that's what that part is the shit. If you can take somebody like that ain't gonna even,
Open them up.
And they're like, whoa. They wanted to take pictures with me and I had people come and take pictures with me, and I'm like, damn, this is cool.
Did they know the resume?
No.
They just was high off
They
the
just,
experience.
yeah, they just was high off the experience, and they knew that Max, was a person that looked up to me and that kind of thing, but they didn't know. But after I performed, it was like, oh, I see now
Okay.
where he got certain things from you
It's that
because,
energy.
I see where he got the certain things you would probably tell him. I said, yeah, this is the stuff I would tell Max, leave an impression, da-da-da-da. You never know who's seeing you for the first time. It's like what Jordan used to say, and like Kobe used to say. The reason I play so hard out and I leave it on the floor is, these people done spent their hard money to see me. And I don't know who is seeing me for the first time.
Right.
So I got to give them what they
them what they
expect,
got. Yeah.
of what they expect of me every time.
Right.
So that's my thing with artists. If you just coming to look cool and to make yourself feel like you the shit, and yeah, I'm on stage tonight with my family. I got 20 of us on the stage. Man, just stay at home, dude. That's not an experience for nobody.
Hey.
People want to be moved. They want that emotion. They want that tap. They want you to point at them and smile and make them smile, and they be like, he look right at me. Put the mic in their face. Let them say the
Right.
lyrics and let them get involved. People like that experience, man, and I ain't found that to be a failure yet. So when these rappers come in, they rapping over their vocals, and they doing all these things that's shortcutting the game just because they want to be a part of it. But they got the fashion down pat, and they got the swagger and the attitude down pat, Mel. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is down pat. You can't tell them their numbers ain't up and they got followers, and and I got 20,000 people on Instagram, and then you see them perform and they rapping along with the track, and the track is louder than them, and they ain't even keeping up with the words. That's why I like what the Locks did in that Dipset battle.
Exactly.
When he said what he said, like they don't know the words.
Right.
This is hip hop.
Yeah,
This is New York.
What are you really doing?
What is y'all doing? You niggas don't know the word. Like that was the best moment because that should have sold all these young rappers. You see how you'll get clowned? When you come bring that weak up against a real performer, Jadakiss was not out of breath. Jadakiss ripped the whole night. They all took turns ripping it. And then when they picked on Sheik, his song was right on cue. Boom. He came out and killed him. That's a tight group. See, that's the difference between a tightly rehearsed, in sync group and just dudes who's rapping.
These guys out now, I don't think
it's just rapping.
They couldn't even touch it.
You just rapping. You feel what I'm saying? That's the difference. You just rapping. So I encourage guys to push further than just to be happy that you at the starting line and you doing it. You ain't reinventing the wheel. It's being done already. Yeah. Okay? But you gotta bring something different. What's gonna make you different? Everybody talking about how they popping some stanky coochie and they got this and they got that. Who ain't? You see how many people got kids? Everybody popping something. So that ain't nothing. You smash my girl. Whatever, dude. Yeah, it sounds so high school, juvenile. Y'all gotta come on with it.
Visionary Arts Photography and Media Center now offers you podcasting services and live stream services via our new media center at 1507 Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa. If you have an idea, we can set you up a podcast or live stream. Give us a call at 563-348-8118. That's 563-348-8118. That's Visionary Arts Photography and Media Center, Davenport, Iowa.